hello campus. Thank you for joining us for our first edition of In the Life and Times of one of our camp counselors. The first camp counselor we're going to look at today is Mr. Tyler, as he's going to describe to us his unique way of transportation from his home all the way to the Lemoyne Center each morning and on the ride back. So we'll take it away, Mr. Tyler.
All right, hi everybody. So as you can see in front of me, I have a unicycle. So it's not every day you see a unicycle, but I've been riding mine to work for the past couple of weeks, and it's not super far. It's only about a mile, and it takes me about 10 minutes. So you guys are gonna join me on that journey there. But before we do that, I want to show you guys some of the stuff that I bring with me, just in case I'm prepared for whatever happens. All right, so over here I have some tools. All right, I can use these to take off my tire in case I get a flat. And here I have a patch kit, and this will help me if my tire gets a puncture, like I run over a nail. I can fix it up and put air back into it and be on my way. Over here, I have a mask just in case I have to interact with anybody. And I have my wallet in case I want to buy something, or who knows, maybe I get pulled over, right? So here I have a bike tire pump, right? So in case I do get that flat tire, I can use this to put air back into my tires. I also bring water with me. It's important to stay hydrated, especially during the summer when it's really hot. And I have my phone. All right, so now I have my pack on the right way, got my helmet on. I want to talk to you guys about the unicycle that I ride. So you can see that the tire is pretty big. What it is it's a 26-inch tire. What that means is from one side to the other side is 26 inches. Now, they make unicycles with bigger wheels, all the way up to 36 inches, and they even make them smaller, all the way down to 16 inches from one side to the other. Now, the reason that you want a bigger wheel on your unicycle is you can go faster. So on the 26, I'm able to go pretty quick, but I'm not able to go as fast as someone with a bigger wheel. Now, there are benefits to having smaller wheels in that it's a lot easier to go up hills with the smaller wheel. So the 26-incher is sort of in between the 36 and the 16-inch wheels. So it has a good mix of speed, and it's not too hard to get up hills.
Very good. We're going to get ready for our adventure with Mr. Tyler on the unicycle. Bear with us, so we got to go with, deal with a little bit of a traffic, make sure we don't get pulled over. He has his identification. We have ours as well, so we are planning for a good trip.
So let's get started. The front.
Now we started our adventure with Mr. Tyler. Mr. Tyler is leading us down some less traveled roads in order to avoid too much traffic. Myself and our videographer, Ms. Megan, was just saying there's no way that we could do this. This is pretty impressive. As you can see, Mr. Tyler made sure he had his proper bike shorts on. We don't want any problems with some athletic shorts. As he talked about in his video, he's going uphill now, which makes it a little more difficult to do so with the bigger the tire. But he's mastering it without a problem. Some of this area may look familiar to our campers. Mr. Tyler's abiding by the law. You see he's stopping at the stop sign, proper signaling. We're gonna make sure we do the same. Waving at the neighbors. Hey, sir. He waved back. He just didn't say anything. It's okay. Now, this takes a lot of leg strength to go downhill on a unicycle. I just can't imagine. Mr. Bunting would be in the hospital. things as we talked about in our PE video. We want to make sure we stay hydrated. You see that Mr. Tyler has his water bottle in the back, just in case.
He's using his hands to signal which way he's turning. Like a car has a turn signal, Mr. Tyler has his hands. He's taking a drink of water. Must be really thirsty.
Seems to be a warm day out there on the unicycle. Got somebody else here. How's it going, man? Mr. Tyler got a lot of practice with this water bottle. That was pretty slick how he just put it back in his compartment and tied it off. Now we get a chance to see him go uphill a little bit. See, for those who say they don't have a gym membership, pick up unicycling. If nothing else, your legs will be strong. How you doing, man? She said hello in her spirit. It's okay. Currently on Locust Avenue, just making sure that Mr. Tyler is doing okay. Nobody's running up behind him. Make sure he's safe as always. That's some other traffic. Obviously going a little bit faster than us, but he's actually going a pretty quick speed. How fast do you think he's going, Miss Megan?
He said that he gets up to like 8 miles an hour.
That's not bad. That's faster than most people can run. Some people can run.
Yeah.
Right, we're gonna push over to the right a little bit, let this truck go around us. There we go. People from the state of Georgia. A little geography lesson, located in the southeast. Coming up to visit, they looking at the sights of Washington, seeing Mr. Tyler ride on a unicycle. Main attraction. Getting pretty close. More than halfway there. How's it going? Now we're gonna hope that this light turns green here soon. Smart Mr. Tyler slowed down to kind of pedal in place. Using the hand signal again that Miss Megan mentioned. We're gonna do the same thing with our car.
You have the wrong one on.
Sorry, honking.
No, you have the wrong signal.
Oh, we did. Oh, yeah. Now imagine doing this about twice a day, as Mr. Tyler does. With the hills we haven't washed, it can be pretty exhausting.
Mr. Tyler said that his goal this summer is to bike all the way to Pittsburgh on his unicycle.
It's a pretty ambitious goal there, Miss Megan.
It is. I don't even like to drive to Pittsburgh. He wants to bike.
You and me both, huh? Couldn't deal with the traffic. If he can bike there, man, I give him a lot of credit. We're gonna praise on a day like today. He won't get caught in the rain or anything. Now we're in the home stretch. We can see the center. The center's in sight. This might be the hardest incline just because he might be a little tired at this point in time. Pothole. It happens sometimes, you know. We have one tire. It's harder to keep out of the pothole. We were almost there, man. Did a wonderful job, though. That's very impressive. When
We did in just under 9 minutes.
That's exciting, man. That's a really good turn. Good job, Tyler. We're going to, once we get parked and everything, Mr. Tyler's going to give us a poll question. Actually, we'll pull over here to the side, talk to him for a minute. I'll turn this way. Hey, Mr. Tyler. Wonderful job, sir.
Thank you so much. So, we made it. I hit a little bump at the end there, but when you're riding a unicycle, that just happens. So yeah, thanks for coming with me, and we're at the Lemoyne Center, ready to start some work.
And do we have a question for it? Because we're trying to earn some incentives also after that
Oh.
lengthy ride. Let's see if some of our viewers were paying attention at the beginning.
Mr. Bunting, do I have a question for you? I want you to tell me, if you have a bigger wheel on your unicycle, does it make it easier to climb hills, or does it make you faster?
See, that's a wonderful question, Mr. Tyler. And Campus, we're going to make sure we comment in the comments section of the video so that we can see who potentially wins the incentive. Thank you so much, Mr. Tyler, for sharing your journey with us.
Of
Life
course.
and times of Mr. Tyler.
See you guys.